Pela primeira vez na América do Sul, a ópera norte-americana Prism chega a São Paulo com um assunto delicado e infelizmente muito atual: o abuso sexual e emocional contra a mulher. A ópera fica em cartaz até domingo. Vamos ver.
A jovem Bibi e a mãe Lume vivem isoladas em uma espécie de santuário. A filha foi acometida por uma doença e o perigo ronda a espreita do lado de fora do pequeno quarto em formato de prisma onde se refugiam.
It's hard to do a whole scene in this tiny box, but I think that is a little bit what the original director wanted. Feeling of claustrophobia, that it's a mixture of safety, warmth, nurturing, but also like get me out.
Com apenas 2 personagens e 3 atos, a história mostra os efeitos da experiência do assédio sexual pelos olhos da sobrevivente.
It also explores how people around you react when something like that happens, and I think the most common story, at least up until this point, is that people will try to ignore it or bury it or sometimes even deny that it happened. And I think that's kind of illustrated with my relationship with my mother, how she just wants to ignore it and put us back in a perfect little box and pretend like it never happened. At the end of the opera, spoiler alert, I decide that I don't want to forget it because it's changed who I am.
A ópera foi baseada nas experiências pessoais das autoras norte-americanas Ellen Reed e Roxy Perkins. Lançada há menos de um ano, venceu o prêmio Pulitzer na categoria de composição musical e o prêmio de melhor ópera inédita pela Associação de Críticos Musicais da América do Norte. O Teatro Municipal de São Paulo é o primeiro palco que recebe o espetáculo fora dos Estados Unidos.
Most often women are victims of crimes like this. And also, I think to fully understand the perspective, you really need to inhabit that world, and I think the opera does that very well. It's very poetic in the way it tells the story, but it just really shines a light on it.
It needs to be known that women are also capable of this kind of classical composition. And actually, although this subject matter is written by women and it's about women and sexual abuse, I hope that eventually a woman would be able to write about anything. Verdi wrote about many women, and nobody questions it, but I think it would be amazing to have a woman composer write about a man.
If you look at the genre of opera and the history of those stories, there's a long history of opera in which we treat violence against women in a very casual way, to say the least, right? And to have these stories told by women, by both a female composer and a female librettist, is really exciting. So we have a totally different perspective and take on the reality of what that violence means. And I think, at this present moment, that's imperative.